think my comments are all hidden, and I've said this before in videos, so this is just going to be one video about it. So a grandfather clock has counterbalance weights that you lift up, and they pull the gears down, and it's like winding a watch, like with a spring. When you wind a watch with a spring, you're compressing the spring, and the spring wants to go back to the way it is, so it pushes on the mechanisms, and they all move all the gears. It's a mathematical thing, you know. It's all understood. You can calculate it and you can plan it all out. And so what I want to do is I want to build a lever mechanism where you drive your car onto the mechanism, and overnight it goes down, and no matter what level it's at, you could always remove the car from the mechanism under the car's own power. And so, you know, you're not losing the use of the car, but if you use the car, you're going to lose the use of your counterbalance. So you could also just have a trailer with a large amount of weight on it that you move back and forth on it if you wanted to free your car up. But in the ease of things and not having to move weird things, I would just park the car like you do at the end of the day, and the next day when you go to use the car, it's been about 8 or 10 hours usually, and that could be a lot of charging time for a bank of batteries that you had in your home. This could all just be a supplement to solar power or whatever power, but it seems like it would be unobtrusive to build. You know, it's just a mechanical design. You're not going to have to build any of these specialty products where you have to hurt the environment or look for specialty pieces, mine special components. You could do all that stuff relatively simply, and you could also, I mean, you might not even need to use electricity. You could generate a large flywheel to start spinning, and then you just use power takeoffs. I knew a guy that was of Amish descent, and he didn't live Amishly, but he had a lot of traits that came from them. And he was talking how they could have like a mechanical device that would, like say a windmill or something, and they could attach power devices off of that, and they'd have like a belt going through the house, and you can hook up your blender to the belt. You know, these things, you just don't have electricity. All of this stuff has been given to us, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that stuff. I don't know what their ideas are or anything like that, but this thing is so simple. I put it together on my own, but I heard about, well, I've always been amazed. I've always been amazed with my aunt and uncle's grandfather clock, and then I heard about a kid in a rural country, like where they didn't have any electricity and stuff, and look at that. I never realized that, but look, you can see the port. You can see the port, and then you can see the airport and the port. Port. Pretty cool spot. Anyways, I saw this kid, and he invented this light that it's just like a sack of sand or whatever, and you lift up the sack of sand, and as it falls back down, it creates a spinning motion, which does a generator, and it can light a little LED light so that the kid can do homework with electricity. I mean, you get a bunch of those, and you could probably charge your cell phone, or maybe even a laptop, or whatever. Who knows? We're not limited. We're only limited by ourselves, and you don't need to patent this or anything. You don't need to sell it and make money. Why don't you just get yourself off of the grid? Get yourself off the grid where we don't have to pay suckers for something that we could just make ourselves really easily and maintain it ourselves and just be self-sufficient. If you don't need anything from anybody else, then damn, you'd have the life.